Okay, as promised, I'm going to do a review of the Dozier KM-16 Freedom Fighter. This is actually the small Freedom Fighter. It's a 6-inch, hence the 1.6. They do make a larger 7-inch that is the KM-17 Freedom Fighter. Now, Dozier knives are handmade in Arkansas, and they are fantastic works of art. Now, this fighting knife, being that it is sold in several states and throughout the United States, it does appear to be a double-edged knife, but in fact it is a false edge. But as you can see, the spine on this thing, it's beautiful, it's thin, it's even. That's a fantastic grind on there. The grind is very even, very well done. And all these knives are actually hand finished. So this isn't just a straight machine production run. These knives were actually worked over. And so when you get one, if it does have any slight imperfections, just know that's what it is. It was a handmade work of art. Now this model does have the black micarta handles with the blue G10 inserts. That's one of the reasons I actually ordered this knife, was the appearance of it. It's something special. Most your Dozier KM-16 Freedom Fighters, they don't have these little extras to them, and that does increase the price. This knife was $445 as opposed to approximately $395 that you could get a standard version. But every one of them's different. This is just, in the jewelry world, every diamond has its characters and has its flaws. Now this knife would only have one tiny flaw on it, and it would be nitpicking, but on the butt of it there is a little bitty scratch into the micarta, but it's a knife. There again, eventually it will have scratches on it. It will be reground whenever it needs to be sharpened, if I choose to use it as an everyday. Now, I could not carry this knife in the state of Texas because it is 6 inches. It is over the legal length of a carry blade, which would be apparently 5.5 inches. Everything over is an illegal weapon. This one actually measured up from the blade length to the tip at 5.87 inches. So, little less than 6 inches in reality, but still too large to carry. Now, this knife right here, the finish, as I said before, something of a work of art. Absolutely a fantastic blade. The feel, the weight of it, I was just excited to get this knife in and take it out. Now, the sheath for it is fantastic. Now, the sheath actually goes backwards like that, snaps in, very sturdy. Has a very slight rattle, but it's because of the design of this sheath. It's not going to be over tight where it scratches it up every time it goes in the sheath. This one has a very interesting design to it. Push right here on the top, and the blade comes out easily. Reduces the marring on the front of the micarta handles, because eventually handles, as they go in and out of the sheath, will mar. This one, you can do like that, reduce it, okay? And then of course you would have it where you could carry it on your belt. This is a really nice sheath. Something like this alone, you would pay probably $75 to have something like this made custom for your own knife if it didn't come with this design. Well worth the money. If you're a collector, go get you one, but there's only one problem. They have a 3-year to 3.5-year waiting period when you do your custom order. So you have to go out to 3 companies and do your internet research that will actually purchase knives straight from Dozier and then resell them at the retail price. So you don't end up paying any more, but you don't have to wait 3 years. But there again, you don't get to order what custom features you want. You just order what's available. If I would have ordered this knife for myself, I could have requested that instead of a false top, that it actually came with a double-sided blade. Now, of course, that would be something that you would just want to collect and have. I could send it back to the factory and actually have them add it. Cost a little bit of money, and I might do that in the future. I've thought about it, but I don't know yet. Anyway, D2 steel, I'm not worried about it rusting. I've never read any stories about rust with these blades. The way that they are heat treated, they turn out hard steel. They're fantastic, and they're not likely to rust. This isn't going to be one of your 1980 high carbon steel pocket knives you had when you put your thumbprint on it and came back 2 days later, you could see your thumbprint. This one here has been handled gently wiped off, put back in the sheath, and I've never seen any surface rust develop. So, do recommend, if you want to take the time to order one and wait for it, have at it. Get you a really cool design. It's a one of a kind, but if you come across one on one of the websites, order one for yourself, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So thumbs up on this knife. Next time I do a review, I'm going to do a review on something real fun. This is the Raven Crest Tactical Phantom Assisted Opener. Real fun knife, so come back and see what I have to say about that. Have a fantastic day and good luck hunting.